reading for the new moon in Aquarius. It's a supermoon, and it's been a while since I've done a reading on a moon, but it felt resonant for me to do this today. And as you can see, I'm in a different setting, and I'm grateful to be in this space because right now it's all about Gaia energy. And so I'm not wearing makeup, I'm not on technology except for making this video and sharing it with you at the time I feel like it. And divine timing has also come up lately because that's, it's all about patience and trusting that you're guided to be exactly where you are at any given time. And that it's by no accident that you may see this video a year from now, 2 years from now. Everything has its time and place. So let's see what comes up today. Okay, Ace of Cups. A lot of potentiality. I feel like there's also an ode to the cups for the Star card, which is the Aquarian card, and I'm seeing with the goldfish, it seems like there's a lot of emotionality. I'm getting that there's a new opportunity presenting itself to some of you for, actually, let me see what this opportunity is. Let's do Gaia. So what's the opportunity of the Ace of Cups? Okay, so we have remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions, and the night wind, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. There was a lot of wind, quite literally, in my town not that long ago, at like 70 degrees, or 70 miles per hour. It was really fast, and things were getting blown, trees in the road. Sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. So what I'm getting from this card is actually a profound amount of emotional healing. We're seeing a resurfacing of remembering our purpose and how it pertains to the bigger picture of our ancestry. It looks like there's a lot of water with these two cards, and I think that there's a purification, there's a feminine healing taking place. It seems that the divine feminine has become really empowered as of late, and we could be seeing a rebalancing of the divine feminine and her place in the family dynamic, the typical nuclear families or the untraditional family, whatever family I'm speaking of. It seems like there's wounding and there's trauma, and this could be pertaining to that here. The sacred journey, there's the cycles, and the tree of life, I'm seeing that here too. And for the night wind, it seems like a lot of you are facing your fears quite directly. So I'm going to pull a card on this for the night wind. What's being faced with the night wind? Creation and destruction are one. That is the basis of this card, called Making Perfume. And it's all about the destructive energy can be female. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, and you can't make perfume without crushing some flowers. Birth, growth, and death, beauty and ugliness in all their incarnations and disguises, the mystery of flowers and the utility of fruits, the lack of restraint that impedes future harvest, the desire to ornament the self before its inevitable decay. Let me linger a while in that garden again, where the acts of creation and destruction were one. Wow, this is like larger than life reading. I feel like this is cyclical because we have the sacred journey and we have this ancestry coming up and the remembrance of our place in a bigger tapestry of life. And it seems that a lot of you are coming face to face with your own mortality, as well as there's a bigger play happening that you were born into. And I don't want to use the word play, I should say bigger plan, a divinely orchestrated narrative that you're realizing you have very little control over. And this reading is emphasizing that you are no longer afraid of taking up your purpose as a divine light worker, as a tail ender, as somebody who stops the cycle of abuse and trauma in your family. There's a new opportunity here with the Ace of Cups to create new patterns that will not just be healing you, but be healing your entire lineage. So this is really powerful. I'm going to pull a Starseed card. There's a lot that came out, so I'll just go through them one by one. We have Child of the Cosmos, all about the micro to the macro. So you're remembering your divine essence, and you're remembering your power, and how everything about the universe is an expression and an extension of you. Whale and Orca Elders, the healing frequency of sound. I think this has to do with, again, we're seeing water and the healing element of water, and I think Mother Gaia is going through a huge transformation as we, as her children, are remembering our place in her awakening and her ascension, and that we are one with her to steward this earth, to take care of it, and to nourish the very sacred waters that are all around us. Reclaiming the sanctity and the sovereignty of our water sources and not exploiting them and not objectifying and using the earth's resources in an unsustainable way. So it's really, it's taking that feminine energy and putting it at the forefront of our divine love revolution. Okay, so trust the timing. This has been coming up a lot, so I think this Aquarian new moon, we're having some conjunction shift with, I think, Neptune and Saturn into a new sign, and that happens not very often, probably every few hundred years. So there's a reason all this is happening now. There's a reason people are feeling this amplification of energy, and it seems to be happening more intensely year after year, and the upgrades and the downloads and the remembrance is becoming stronger. So I think that as we remember who we really are, it becomes easier for us to have patience, because the perfection of your higher self does not rush anything. The perfection of your higher self, and that's the message, is so perfect. They don't need you to rush getting them forward to be expressed. Your authenticity will come for you. Your authenticity will come through you at the time it knows it will be received in its highest expression. So your most authentic, aligned, divine self is sort of waiting for the right time to express, is what I get from this card. Because a lot of us are impatient to reveal, to have our divine expression be revealed to us and mirrored back to us. And that impatience is actually what's blocking us from connecting to it and having it be organically bloomed and beautiful. And I just think of a flower and how the flower knows which season is best for it. So there is a sense of faith in things being exactly the way they are right now. Inner Earth, you'll survive this new solutions and beginnings. This to me is talking about how you're experiencing, perhaps you were feeling stuck for a while, and in order to overcome your problem, it's actually going to require a completely new shift of perspective that will be from a different dimension. You'll be connecting to, I think, your guides, your ancestors, or somebody will come along to breathe new energy into your problem, your situation. And I think that for the reason I'm doing quotations, I think is because it's not really about fixing everything. It's about what state of energy are you in when things don't go your way. What state of energy are you in when you're faced with an uncertainty? And what space of energy are you in when people do the unexpected or hurt you or leave, betray, or disappoint you? Inner Earth is also a powerful card in terms of there is an inner earth, there is a whole realm of existence that is waiting for us once we've expanded our consciousness to what is out there. And the best way to break through this matrix that clouds us and has a veil over us about what is possible for ourselves and for the world. And turns out the real world is really mythical. The real world is a lot more magical and unknown than we've been taught to believe. And so this is a great reading. I think this is basically everything that wants to be said right now. I do want to say with this card, and where is it? The Trust the Timing card. I feel like we're going to go through cycles of loss and gain and destruction and rebirth. And for us to understand that it's all going to add up to what we truly ultimately desire, and that it will not be to destroy us, but ultimately to liberate us into our highest nature, our highest purpose. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more Gaia card. What energy should we focus on moving forward after integrating this new moon download? Amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence. And lots of you will be quite literally working with crystals, because as we're tapping more into Gaia energy and stripping away the matrix AI infiltrative programming, it's going to be a lot easier for you to connect to the space, connect to the ethers. So actually, what's so ironic is our connection to the cosmos is best accessed when we're grounded in Mother Earth. So these two are not separate from each other. Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. I feel like this is spirit just letting you know that you're guided in this, that you're supported. Because what is going to happen is you're going to want to fast forward. You're going to want to skip the messy bits. And Spirit's letting you know that there actually soon won't be messy bits. That the 5D is so cohesively unified and filled with love and light that you won't have to have such a stark contrast in order for you to feel the divinity inside of you and with outside of you. And then we have reflection. I feel like this card is about when you forget your divine nature and your mission, when you forget to be sending out intentions, blessings, and prayers wherever you go every day, you can potentially be bombarded and ran over by ending up mirroring other people's energy, because if you're not giving them a blessing, if you're not approaching them as the divine being that you are, their programming will overrun you. And for a moment, you'll lose consciousness and you'll fall back asleep. And you can always wake back up right away. In fact, shortly after the conversation ends, you might feel like, whoa, that wasn't my best work. And this is a great card to remind you that this is something to look out for going forward. After integrating this new moon download, I think that there's going to be a temptation to fall back into old patterns, but we're on a timeline where it is incredibly easy and exponentially faster for us to be expressing our divine nature, and it will become easier over time, and the key is to take it one day at a time. So with the Ace of Cups, there's an opportunity here for you to start anew. And I'm so grateful to do this reading. I think that you're all so incredible for supporting me and watching my videos. I love you, and I'm sending you so many blessings. Happy new moon, and may the rest of your month be as peaceful and loving as possible. Thank you. Bye.